Real business owner, real business owner.
Whatever your situation is currently is not your forever situation.
That's really what real business owners is, man. Like, we don't care where you come from, where are you going?
Our goal and our job is to reduce the mistakes that you have to make or the money that you have to lose.
You want to be an entrepreneur, you want to be successful, don't give up.
You learn, adjust, and continue to move forward.
Welcome back to another episode of Real Business Owners. It's your boy, Trevor. Today's episode is going to be short and sweet and to the point. If you're dealing with something difficult, listen closely. I think that you're going to get a lot out of this one. And remember, if you're ready to level up, go to joinrbo.com. You know, there's always these people, and I'm guilty of it as well, that we believe that at some point in the future, there's a destination or a result that's going to make life easier. I was at a doctor's appointment, and my doctor said, you know, how many miles are you up to? And I said, 10 miles a day. They said, oh, okay, well, you must be getting used to it. And I looked at him and said, no, absolutely not. It sucks every single time. You don't ever get used to something that sucks. If it sucks, it sucks. Now, what happens is if you're familiar with it enough and you get used to it enough, you start expecting it, and then you don't resent it as much, and you appreciate it for what it is and what it's developing you into. But it doesn't get any easier. I don't remember a day that I've woke up that my body's not tired and that I'm not sore. But somebody with the perspective that they have, they can't comprehend somebody waking up every single day doing the same thing over and over if it sucks, if it makes you tired, if it makes you sore. They have to, in their mind, wrap their head around it like, well, you got to be getting used to it. And what it made me think of is early on in business, I looked at certain people, put them on a pedestal. Man, I can't wait till I get to that point. They look like they have it all figured out. No, it sucks for them too. They're still dealing with struggle. They still deal with problems. There's zero level in business that problems disappear or go away. You're creating your own misery or increasing your own misery because you believe that once you get outside of where you currently are, that there's going to be a level of comfort or ease. When in reality, every level that you hit, there's a lot of discomfort. There's a lot of struggle. There's a lot of things that suck that you just won't want to do. The question is, are you getting your reps in outside of business so that in business, when you're dealing with struggle and you're dealing with things that you don't want to do or things that just flat out suck, that you show up regardless anyways? Are you getting your mental reps in outside of business? You can't prepare for a big game and be in a moment where it counts and then step up to a level that you've never seen before. You have to practice for that moment over and over and over so that when you find that moment, that you're prepared for it. Are you prepared for the struggles that business will bring? Are you prepared for the pain that you're going to have to endure? And guess what? Enduring and the fact that you have to have endurance means that you've had to endure something. So if you're going through something right now and you're enduring pain or struggle or things that you don't want to endure, that's the whole point of endurance. You can't build endurance in any other way besides enduring. So if you're dealing with something that feels like it's about to break you, you're now at a threshold. You found the threshold of what the current version of you could bear. And if you stay under that pressure and that stress, you will increase what you have the ability to endure. Somebody can't go from operating a $100,000 business to operating a $100 million business. They have to get their reps at every single one of those levels and endure the suffering that each one of those levels will place upon them. And once they show that they could bear that type of weight and responsibility, then and only then they become deserving of the next level. And so you have to earn your stripes. It's almost like a Boy Scout. You got to go through and get your reps. You start at the very beginning badge and you earn your way all the way up to Eagle Scout or whatever. You're earning your badges. You're earning your stripes right now. Guess what? When we were kids, we looked at our parents and thought they had it all figured out. Now that we're all grown up and we have our own children, we still don't got shit figured out. Nobody's got it figured out. Not the person that you're looking up to on Instagram, not the individual that's doing $20 million a year in revenue. They're still showing up to the office or showing up to the job site or showing up every day with the best version of them prepared to handle whatever it is, and they're doing it in a way that makes them look and appear that they have it all figured out. The difference between them and the majority of people is they just continue to show up regardless. And showing up is going to force you to evolve and change your perspective and understand pain and understand progress and understand growth to a different level. So if you're at a point in business where you're enduring a pain or struggle that you've never had to endure before, good. You're about to break through to a whole new level, and it's developing you into an individual that has the ability to be deserving of more. I've become very familiar with struggle and very familiar with pain, and I'm very familiar with how pain and struggle equal progress. And so if you believe that there's some sort of ease or comfort at some level that you're currently not at, I'm sorry to break it to you, that doesn't happen and it doesn't exist. There's no level to where there's ease or comfort. The only ease or comfort that exists is if eventually you evolve yourself out of your own business and somebody else is operating it. Regardless, somebody has to deal with the pain or the problems. So if eventually you delegate, and move yourself out of your business, you're now paying other people to deal with the pain and the struggle. But that never goes away. Why? Because you will always employ humans. They will always create problems. You will always have to have customers or clients. Those are humans. And they will always create problems. So anytime that you're in a business that involves humans, whether you're talking about employees or whether you're talking about customers or clients, you're going to be dealing with issues. The question is, do you believe that the pain that you're currently going through is making you an individual that you wanted to become? Or do you believe that that pain that you're currently going through is trying to take you out? Because it's one or the other. Sometimes we believe that the pain that we're dealing with is this pain that's trying to take us out, when in reality that pain is trying to force you to evolve into a different individual, a more deserving individual, an individual that has a perspective that's greater than the individual that you are right now. This is all a perspective game. Once you get 10 years, 15 years into business, you realize, holy cow, I had it all wrong. I couldn't wait for the pain and the struggle to be over with. And in reality, that's the most beautiful part about the process. And what creates the majority of pain for people is them believing that they shouldn't be experiencing the pain that they're currently experiencing, which only makes your misery even greater. When you start getting comfortable with the discomfort and you start appreciating the process for what it is and what it's turning you into, then and only then, you will then start enjoying the process. Self-improvement's brutal. Business development is brutal. Doing the right thing is brutal. It doesn't take any effort to think negatively. It doesn't take any effort to hold resentments towards people. These things come easy to us. The things that you will benefit from will not come easy to you. You have to fight in order to see things on the right side of the coin. Understand that today you're not good enough, but if you show up every single day with your best will eventually be good enough. And I'm challenging you right now not to wait till I can't wait till I get 5 years, 10 years. Suck is going to suck. And if you're in the game, it's going to suck. I'd rather be sore and tired because I'm making progress than being sick and tired of the situation that I'm in. Go out there and push your body. Push your mind to levels that it's never seen. You will have to do things that you've never done before in order for you to see a result that you've never seen before. So if you're on the brink and you feel like you're about to crack, that means you're operating at a level that's going to create a new outcome for you. It's not time to quit and give up. Bear your burdens well. Show up every single day and honor the potential that you have within you, and then you'll be deserving of a result that only few will ever experience. True perspective is on the other side of pain, and understand that that's where all the progress is made. So if you're going through it, congratulations. You're making progress. Hope you enjoyed today's episode, and remember, rate and review the show, share the show with somebody that you love and care about, and go to joinrbo.com so that you could level up. Outside of that, guys, if you're looking for a new podcast, make sure you go check out the Easier Money podcast so that you can listen to some tactical information in regards to your finances. Take care, kick ass. We'll see you next week.